The story starts with some kind of war going on and everyone is dying. But amongst all the deaths, there's a mother and her son. She hides her son in an alleyway but gets swept up by the crowd of people running and panicking. After what felt like hours of screams and gunshots, it became quiet. As the boy emerges from his hiding place, he's met with numerous corpses on the streets, and among them was his mother's. With the part of her head blown off, the boy grabs parts of her brain and other tissues scattered on the floor to try to put it back to where it was, but that won't work. She's dead. Now I know I can't just put the beautiful story in the title and start off with that, but this manhwa genuinely does have a beautiful story, though of course melancholic. Bittersweet actually is the word I'm looking for. The world that the manhwa author Jeong Ji-Hoon created is dystopian. It's gritty, it's dirty, and it's hopeless. And to add to that sense of hopelessness, our two main protagonists are kids, and there's seemingly no one else alive. What the fuck are they supposed to do? The boy sleeps in an abandoned school bus overnight and wakes up to find that a girl was also staying in that bus. And throughout their journey, they meet a deranged crazy person in the fields that didn't seem human, a dripped out sniper, and a few other survivors, but what will these interactions even do for them? They keep going down a road to see if it will lead them somewhere. They don't even know where it'll go, but they just keep going. The girl tells the boy that the earth is round and it holds on to us so that we don't fly out into space. Maybe that means we'll be able to keep moving forward. Seeing these two kids in a despairing and crumbling world continue to move forward and push through, find fun and happiness despite the fucked up situation they're in, despite their individual losses and struggles before meeting each other and during their journey. It turns something so hopeless into something so incredibly hopeful and moving. Regardless of what was happening in the world, they were happy, as long as they were together, hand in hand. The moon and the stars, the birds and the trees, the sky and the clouds, everything existed for the two. Like, this is how it looked whenever my man's Jeong Ji-Hoon was working on this manhwa. This shit is so fucking beautiful. Good God. Like, I could cry right now, but I'm not going to, because my body does not let me for an unknown reason, but I digress. If you haven't read this manhwa, I beg you, I am on my knees right now. Look at me. Read it. Look at these two adorable look at these two adorable motherfuckers. But of course, as you know, probably, it wasn't all wholesome. It wasn't all sweet and hopeful all the time, unfortunately. So now we get into some major spoilers because I want to talk about a few more things, and this is the part where you click off the video if you haven't read this manhwa yet. So this is your last chance. You better read it. You better fucking read it and then come back here when you're done. If you want to, at least. What matters is you read it. I can't believe the girl died, man. I'm gonna fucking kill myself. It hurts. It hurts so much. That whole chapter was just so fucked up. They meet some kids in the jungle and they were about to be friends, man. Then they just get fucking bombed. Like, why? Who did this? I'm gonna And the chapter before that had this panel and the colored pages. I'm done, man. I'm just fucking done. Like, Am I a Song featured on the album titled Honky Chateau by an English songwriter and singer Elton John, because I think I'm going to kill myself. And then we're gonna build a fucking house with a fireplace, a comfy couch, a rocking chair in an attic, the bed right next to the window so they can see outside as soon as they wake up, a tree would be planted next to it too. And in the following pages, we see the boy, old as fuck now. This man is a grandfather. Man's probably like 75 years old, in a wooden house with a fireplace, a comfy house with a rocking chair and an attic with the bed next to the fucking window. And she's not there with him. The tree isn't there either. Like, I can't. I fucking can't. I just can't. I know I said please go read this manhwa, but holy fuck, this shit is too painful. I'm sorry for making you read this manhwa if you actually read it because of this video. Oh my god. I'm editing right now, looking for the different panels to use in the video, and I just realized at the end, if everyone lived for a little longer, they would have met the rescue team. Everyone could have fucking lived. I'm done. This is just too much. Like, god, and then the whole arc with the girl and her father and the other people and the freaking school bus in the beginning. I'm done. That shit. Oh my god. Like, why? Just why? Fuck this manhwa. But I also love you for this, Jeong Ji-Hoon. Despite all these fucked up moments, this is literally still such a beautiful manhwa. Seriously. After all of that, after all of these deaths our main character witnessed, his mom, the girl, the two kids in the forest, one literally shot herself in front of him. Like, how do you recover from that? After all of that, the goat himself kept going for all of these fucking years, and he just keeps going. Like, I cannot imagine having to cope with all of that. And we see him keep going. He discovers a couple and they all become friends and shit. And let me just say, it just fucking hurts seeing the couple, because like, that could have been the boy and the girl, man. They could have been happy, man. They could have been fucking happy. Like, I'm gonna eat a cabinet right now. I swear to god, man. I'm so... I want to scream every time I think about this fucking story. It's just painful. It's just painful. Anyways, the guy gets swept up by the tide, and when I was reading this chapter, I thought my man's got fucking bombed, and I was about to throw my phone to a neighboring continent, but unfortunately, but fortunately, he didn't get insta-killed like that, thank the lords, and my goat dove into the sea and saved him. Like, what a legend. And what greeted him as he rose to the surface once more was a beautiful sunset. And then he keeps living. He finds warmth and happiness once again through these new people he's met, along with their newborn, technically not so newborn because the time skipped a little, daughter. Absolutely fucking beautiful and heart-wrenching at the same time. I hate it. I hate it and I love it at the same time. That's all I have to say about this fucking manhwa, man. It's my third favorite ever. First and second being 20th Century Boys and Yasumi Punpun respectively. And I know it'll remain in my at least top 5. This shit is just too good. Thank you guys for watching this video. And as always, stay safe and stay hydrated, everyone. Adios.
Watching haters wonder why can't be no goddamn gamer. Half-tied thicky, all she wanna